Hello everyone, Paul here. Today I'm going to give you guys a combo strategy. Now, I've talked about these strategies individually in other videos. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use this strategy for particularly for futures with crypto. Basically finding the moment where it's either going to go up or down and profit off of that. My goal for this video is to help you guys either increase your USD value or you can increase your crypto value. You can, if you're using BingX, you can do it both ways. You can trade with USD, which is what I'm currently doing, or you can trade with a certain cryptos and increase your crypto like Bitcoin and all the others. So you can do it both ways. But this strategy is a combo because it goes over some stuff I've talked about in previous videos. And it requires you to have your EMAs, your moving averages, to the 1348, which is it's a popular method out there. It's probably one of the most popular. And then you're also going to be doing the 2025, but we're not going to be, I'm not going to have it with the moving averages. I'm going to show you how to do it and set it up. And then I'm going to teach you guys how to find those moments with futures trading that can benefit you to find those moments where it's either going up or down, and you guys can catch it. You can get in and out. You can do it on whatever time frame you want. But the longer time frame, the more you can probably make. So anyway, let me walk. What I want to do before I give you guys this strategy is I want to show you some the proof on how much I've made so far with the strategy, and then I'll go ahead and teach you guys the strategy. Okay, so first what I want to teach you guys is when I started applying this strategy, and I want to show you all my results since applying this particular strategy. So we're just going to go to BingX here, and if you guys BingX is a great way to do futures. So you just put it on your phone, fund the site. Now I will put my referral link below if you guys want to get started with BingX. And let's just see here. So what we're going to be looking at here is I want to show you the results that I've been getting with this strategy. Since I've been doing this strategy and applying the strategy, I want to kind of show you the results. I have three here. I think 3 gains here, but I'm not going to really show you, since I get in and out. There's a lot of bigger fees that get involved. I'll probably hold it for maybe a couple minutes. Just it all depends. But since I've applied this strategy, I did it for Solana and I made $15, but they took $4 out fees, and because I was in and out. And this is all today. This is all one day. If you could check the date, it's 4/12. So I think I have about 3 here. So then I did another one, which was right when I woke up. Then these are all using the method that I haven't taught, that I'm about to teach. I made $14, but they took $4 out in fees because I was, in and out, that kind of thing. So I think the longer you're in there, the less fees it is, or the more you increase your rate, the fees won't be as much. But I like getting in and out. And there's a third one. Oh no, actually there's that one, I guess. Let's see, 3s. I don't know what that one was. But the big one here was last night. I used this same strategy with Bitcoin. Bitcoin jumped up to, I think what number it was, but I think it was about 30,000. It jumped up to 30,000 all day, and then it started going back down, and I was able to catch that. I made $39, and then they took out $4 fees. So anyway, those are the numbers that I have made since applying this particular strategy, and I'm going to teach it to you. It's really, really simple. What you basically have to do, and like I said, is one good method that I do with trading before I even apply this strategy is I check on Bitcoin and I see what Bitcoin is doing, because Bitcoin, everything, most cryptos move with Bitcoin. So whatever Bitcoin is doing, the altcoins will be following. So what we can see here, what is Bitcoin currently doing? It is on an uptrend. It is on an uptrend. So what I did, I don't think I can backtrack that far back, but yeah, when I got my Bitcoin gains, it was when it started going back down after going back up for a while. But anyway, two ways. Let me set you guys up real quick. You first need to have your 13N48, which are popular EMA methods. You can also have the 200 moving average there, but you know, I have other indicators that help me. Anyway, the 1348, what you have to do is you have to wait for it to either cross up or down and get in and get out. But that's not all that I look at. I also look at the EMA difference. Now, if we go here to EMA difference, what I had done is I changed my numbers from 20 and 25. Now, if you guys remember my rainbow strategy, the 20 and the 25 were the first two EMAs with that strategy. So that's basically what this is, and this is what makes me the most gains. First is you want to look at the 1348 to see if there's crossing, and then what you want to look for with your EMA difference down here, it will visually show you when you should get in. And what I focus on really is, first I confirm it with the 1348. If there's a cross, that will confirm me that direction that it's probably going to be going. And then what I look for is when the little histogram there is, if it's either a light green or a light red. If it's a light green or a light red and it is tiny like this right here, like you can see, this is a moment that I would get in. And this is a moment where I find a quick scalp. If you notice right here, there's a light green that prints right here, and that is the same cross moment from the 1348. So this would be a confirmation for me to get in with a long. So I would come in here, and I am on the 3 minute. So I would come in here, it's crossing both on the 1348, and there's a little light green, so that indicates to me that it's going to start going up. So I ride this out, and I ride it out until the light green turns into a dark green, which is right about here. So that is the moment that I would get out. This is a 48-minute trade, but you know, when I do it, I only do it for a couple minutes. If I'm in profit, I get out. I get in and out. I probably wouldn't even take this trade. Personally, me, when I'm in trades, I like to get in and out faster. I'd rather do it 20 times a day than risk it, going the opposite direction. So I like getting in and out, but that's just my preference. So let's just look at a couple of other scenarios here. I want to look at Solana, because Solana was where I made some profit right here. Now, if we notice here, if we went back to Bitcoin, it's doing exactly the same thing that Bitcoin is doing. Went up, and it looks like now it might be starting to tank. So let's just look at the EMA difference here. Now, it has a slower response than Bitcoin does, but it looks like it's doing almost the same thing that Bitcoin's doing. So what we can see right here, it turns into a light green, and it starts going up. So it's similar to the movement of Bitcoin. And you can see that it crossed right here. Same thing that happened with Bitcoin. The crossings and the 2025 are pretty close together. So let's look at a couple more moments here. Now, personally, what I would do is I would look at Bitcoin. I found out the hard way that, just look at Bitcoin and see what the movement of it is doing. I don't really trade with Bitcoin. I trade with the altcoins, because whatever Bitcoin is doing, the altcoins will do too. But you'll probably get a lot more just focusing on the altcoins. Now, another method a little tip here I want to give you guys is, when you're doing a trade, make sure you come up here, and we want to look for the 24-hour change. And whichever one of these coins, whatever coins is red the most, that's one that I would focus on. So first I would focus on what Bitcoin is doing, and then I would focus on the altcoins and the ones that have taken the biggest hit. In this case, we got Ape, Gala, and Solana, and Audio, which is another good one. I like doing Audio, and I like doing Solana. So far, those are good. And Render, I've done Render too. So all these are in the red. And something tells me today we're going to have a red day. But, so basically what you want to do with the strategy is you want to look for the 1348. You want to see the confirmation that it's going to go in that direction. Then you want to look at your EMA difference. And you want to make sure, like see right here, we got the cross of the 1348. You see with the EMA difference here of the 2025 that there's a light red that prints out right here. So you could have profited right there, that whole gain right there that turns into a dark red. So that would tell me right there to get out right about here or anywhere around there. So let's just look at a couple other examples. Let's see, we're going to look for the 1348 to cross, which was, this is Solana, and it crosses right here. And then we look, so what we want to do is, my point of entry would have probably been right here. Or either right here or right here. But if, you know, if I did right here and I saw a dark green, I probably would have got out. And I don't know if I would have, if that would have been a profit right there. I don't know, that's too small of a move. I don't know if it would have been any gains. It might have. But then I would look at the EMA difference and come in right here, and that'll already be profit, because right about here is when it starts tanking, because it goes from a light green to a dark green. Let's just do a couple more examples. Let's see right here, the 1348 crosses right here. So you would actually be able to come in right here. So we got the confirmation right here. We could have get in right here a little bit earlier than even the 1348 is picking up. So right about here, we would have rode this out to here, and you would have made some profit. So that's doing it with crypto. I want to run this real quickly with the stock market to see if it's just as effective. So let's just go here and see if this strategy works. So what we want to focus on now with stock market, I'll do the 5-minute. And what we want to focus on first is the 1348 to cross, which is right here. We see the little light green here, so that confirms to me that it's a uptrend. So if I got in right about here and rode this out, and up until when it turns into a light green, which is right about there, yeah, that is that's a dollar difference in price, a little above it. So that is around 50, a little bit more than that, $50-$60 in profit. So this works for both futures with crypto, and it also works with the stock market doing options. So I find this to be a very helpful strategy. If you guys like this video, if you want me to talk about it more, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys.